Karen tried to kidnap my son, so I gave her exactly what she deserved. I was picking up my 7-year-old Michael from soccer practice when I met the final boss of Suburban Moms, Karen Martinez, team parent coordinator, snack schedule enforcer, and self-appointed child safety expert. Michael came running over with grass stains on his uniform and dirt smudged on his cheek. Typical Tuesday for a second grader who actually played soccer instead of standing around. Dad, did you see my goal? He was bouncing with excitement, still holding his water bottle. That was amazing. Buddy, I grabbed his gear bag and we headed to the parking lot. That's when a Karen intercepted us like a crossing guard. Excuse me, she said, looking Michael up and down. Are you this child's guardian? Yeah, that's generally how pickup works. She didn't appreciate my humor. He's completely dehydrated and overheated. When did he last have proper electrolytes? I blinked. He's been drinking water all practice. He's fine. Karen crouched down to Michael's level. Sweetie, does Daddy make sure you have sports drinks during activities? Do you get proper recovery nutrition? Michael looked confused. We're getting ice cream after this. Karen's eyes lit up like she'd discovered child abuse. Ice cream? What about protein and minerals? Recovery supplements? Lady, back off. It's a reward for playing well. But Karen was already pulling out her phone. I'm calling the athletic director. This child is clearly suffering from heat exhaustion. Because of dirt and excitement, she started dialing while talking to Michael. That's when she made her mistake. She reached for Michael's hand. Come with me, sweetheart. Away from this irresponsible man. I stepped between them. Don't touch my son, you crazy lady. He is completely fine and I don't appreciate your tone anymore. Michael started crying now, confused why this stranger was trying to take him from Daddy. 2 other parents came over. Karen immediately switched to victim mode. This man is endangering his child with improper sports nutrition. He's dehydrated and neglected. The parents looked at Michael, then at me, then back at Karen like she'd lost her mind. Michael just finished practice and looks perfectly healthy, but Karen doubled down. She actually tried to pick Michael up. I'm taking him to my car for emergency rehydration until the authorities arrive. I grabbed Michael and stepped back. If you touch my son again, we're calling the police. But she was full crash out now. Good, call them. They'll see what I see. So I did. I called 911 right there in the parking lot. When the cops arrived, Karen had her whole presentation ready, pointed at Michael's grass stains, the sweat on his face, even complained that his hair was messy from running around. The officer looked at Michael, who was happily showing him his soccer ball, then at Karen. Ma'am, this is a normal, healthy child who just finished sports practice. What exactly is the problem? Karen sputtered about hydration protocols, while Michael giggled and tried to show the officer his new moves. Sir, the cop said to me, is this woman bothering you? She tried to take my son and won't stop harassing us. That's when Karen made her second mistake. She told the officer he was failing to protect a child in medical distress and tried to grab Michael again. This time, I witnessed it. They arrested her for harassment of my child and I. But the story doesn't end there. 2 weeks later, I got a letter from Karen's lawyer. She was suing me for defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Apparently, getting arrested for trying to kidnap someone's kid was somehow my fault. Her lawsuit claimed I had maliciously portrayed her as a criminal when she was just being a concerned community member. So I did what any reasonable parent would do. I fought back with research. Turns out, Karen had a pattern. I talked to other parents on the team. She'd been reporting families to child services for months over ridiculous things. One family got investigated because their kid brought Gatorade instead of organic coconut water. Another got reported because their child wore regular sneakers instead of professional athletic shoes. She'd been using CPS as her personal parenting enforcement tool, wasting taxpayer money and traumatizing families over normal childhood activities. So I documented everything, made a detailed report of her harassment pattern, and sent it to the soccer league, the school district, and CPS themselves. The soccer league banned her from all team activities. Her coordinator position got revoked. CPS flagged her as a repeat false reporter. But the best part? We subpoenaed her social media accounts and found out she'd been running a secret Facebook group called Concerned Parents Watch, where she coordinated surveillance and harassment campaigns against families whose parenting she disapproved of. She dropped the lawsuit when faced with potential criminal charges for organized harassment.